Happy Halloween, everyone. My gift to you this Halloween are 5 of the most scariest films known to man. That's right. Coming up, I'm going to be telling you my top 5 films to watch this Halloween. How I've rated the films from 5 to 1 is quite simple. I put on loads of gadgetry, heart rate, equipment, all over my body, and well, nothing else. I'm joking, close were over the top. And anyway, I took my heart rate from the most scariest point of that film. So we all know horror films have that one jumpy scene, which we always remember. So I took my heart rate from that scene and that measurement and ordered the films accordingly. Number 5, we have the original John Carpenter's Halloween. Gosh, the music from that film still makes the hairs on my shoulders ting stand up. Hairs on my shoulders? Hairs on my neck. I don't know sayings, all right? Jamie Lee Curtis, incredible in that film. Michael Myers, the antagonist, just trying to kill everyone. The music, it's jumpy. If you haven't seen this film, watch it this Halloween. And my heart rate at the most scariest point of this film registered in at a whopping 128 beats per minute. I'm not going to tell you which scene because that's a spoiler. Number 4, we have The Descent. This is a cool little film that did extremely well and actually spawned off a sequel, but we're not here to talk about that. The Descent is a little bit of a, I think it's a, when you go when you go potholing and all that, a team of girls come back together after not seeing each other for so long in a hut, and they go sort of potholing, get lost, and if you've seen the trailer, there's creatures and stuff, and it's pretty scary. There's some very real jumpy scenes, some real jumpy scenes in this. When I was watching The Descent, my heart rate came in, just trying to build up some suspense, at 135 beats per minute at the most scariest scene. Number 3 was Sinister. Now, I know there's a little bit of controversy with this film. A lot of people found it really scary, and some people, like me, I didn't actually find it that scary as a whole on the film, especially later on in the film when there's a scene with some children which kind of just lost all scare factor for me. If you know what I'm on about, then you know, but I'm not going to say specifically because I don't want to do spoilers. I'm not that kind of guy. But there was a scene in Sinister, hence it being number 3, that gets your heartbeat going through the roof. And if my heartbeat's going through the roof, then I can't imagine what others are going to be like, because I don't get scared. I'm not that person that God, you know when someone's behind you? Oh, I just hit my mic. You get that feeling someone's behind you. Anyway, heart rate for this was 138 beats per minute. Coming in at number 2, we've got It Follows. Another cool, quirky little horror. Wicked little 80s vibe. I always remember the music. The music's kind of like really cool. And this is about maybe a demon or some sort of weird spiritual creature that gets inside of a person, and the way it translates from person to person is sexual intercourse. I don't need to say sexual intercourse. Someone has sex with someone, and that's how you pass it on. And then the creature, the demon, is after that person you've just had sex with. But then if they die, it goes back to the person that gave them the sex. And if they die, it goes back to the person. So basically, you've got to have a sex with a lot of people to pass it on. It's the plot's kind of quirky and cool, but there are some jumpy scenes in this film, hence it being at number 2. And my heart rate at the most scariest point in this film registered 140 beats per minute. I wonder what yours is going to be like. Through the roof. And number 1, let's face it, you've all scrubbed through the video to get to number 1 by now because we don't have time anymore. Just tell them. All right, I'll tell them. Number 1 is Insidious. Insidious, it's a great favourite of mine. James Wan again at his best. And there are just some crazily jumpy scenes and horror. Scary stuff going on, and the music, especially even the beginning of the opening credits, makes that real loud. I can't really do it, but it's really loud. Anyway, this film, 141 beats per minute. That's right, okay? I needed a defibrillator next to me to start me back up. These are my top 5 films that I think you should watch this Halloween if you want a good scare. Let me know if you've seen them before. Let me know if you're going to rewatch them. You know, throw me a like and all that. Comment down below. I believe that helps the algorithms. And subscribe, or go sub yourself. Yeah, maybe I should say that. Go sub yourself. And I'll see you on the next one.